Secret 22, little finger exercise. Now, an interesting problem on the clarinet is that the little fingers, which are often the most weak fingers, they get to do most of the work. Now, you'll notice that on the right side, my little finger can activate 4 keys. And it's the same on the left side, and then this one. Now, some clarinets have an extra key right here for 5 keys. Right now, I have 4 on each side. Now, what you want to do is think natural position. You can see when I move my hand like this, the fingers are naturally curved. And so what you do, you move the finger from the base of the finger near the hand, and then the rest of the finger will follow. This way, it will eliminate any tension. So you can see in the book there's an illustration that shows you how to move the fingers. Now, this is what you don't want. This is too much tension, and this is less tension and more natural position. So make sure to lift at the base of the finger. So think about that, especially for your little fingers, because we're going to do an exercise right now that takes a lot of workout on the little fingers. So now you have your natural position, and you're thinking of moving from the first joint. Now I will do an exercise with the little finger. You can find the exercise in the book Clarinet Secrets, Secret 22. And there's a pattern you will notice in the book that is notated a 12th up. But to avoid squeaks and other problems, I suggest playing the exercise that you see in the book a 12th down. So here's the pattern that I'd like you to learn. Now you will notice that I play the same pattern on the right side with the little finger, and then on the left side with the little finger. Now also you will notice that the A flat on this instrument, since I don't have an A flat on the left side, I will play both exercises on the right side when I play A flat. But some instruments have a key on the left right here for the A flat, but since I don't have one, and most clarinets don't, so we will do it on the right side every time. Now, so that you get this pattern a little bit more clear in your mind, you might want to repeat each note 4 times. Once you get used to this exercise, I suggest playing it 2 times only. And then you will do it 1 time only, as indicated in the book. Now, for fun, you could do it a little faster and faster. Now, the faster you go, remember to relax the base of your little fingers. It's very important. Now, what we'll do is make the exercise a little bit more complicated and challenging. We want to lift 2 fingers instead of just 1. And that means the little finger and the ring finger on the right side and on the left side. Now you'll notice on the left side it's a little harder because you have to coordinate 2 hands, left and right, instead of just 1 on the right side. Now I'll play the pattern with 2 fingers 4 times each. Now, I will do it only 2 times each. Now I'll do the pattern 1 time. Now, the fun part is to add more and more fingers. So now I'll lift 3 fingers. So little finger, ring finger, and middle finger of each hand. And now I will do it 4 times. I'll do the same thing 2 times. And then 1 time only. Okay, now I will lift 4 fingers and 5 fingers and 6 and so on. And so on. Now, of course, there are some notes that you need to skip. For example, when you do the left side notes here, you won't be able to do C sharp, so this one I skip. Now you will notice that sometimes you'll get blips, and so what you want to do to fix those, you want to analyze the problem. So if you notice, for example, on the left side, this is a little bit more difficult because you have to coordinate 2 hands as opposed to just 1 on the right side. And so you'll notice that if you press on the key first and then the hole, that the notes won't be too noticeable. But when you go up, it's the opposite. You lift the finger first and then the key. And therefore, to fix this problem, you push on the key when you go down first, and then when you go up, you lift a finger. Therefore, but if you did the opposite, it will be very noticeable. If you pressed, for example, on the finger first and then the key, it would sound like this. So to make it more clean, you do, as I said a moment ago, so this is the little finger exercise, and you will notice that the more you practice it, the more you have to remember to relax, and this way you'll be able to play it fast and with agility.